Right then, get this all sorted, all squared away. Demented Miss Jones, welcome, welcome. And we will get things started. Bad. Maddie Mad Cow, how you doing, bit? It's nice to see you, nice everyone. So let's get this match underway. We're going to select the championship. Minerva is mine, it's good to go. Let's go, ladies. Are we getting a bit of an issue going on with the broadcast? There we go. Dear YouTube, stop being a bitch. Request Demented O'Connelly. Well, I'm afraid that's probably unlikely, but here, Evil entrance is Bad Jan, straight with a knee to the midsection. Stiff kick down the spine, down Minerva's back. We're getting straight into the action here. Apologies, ladies, but you're already at ring, raring to go as Bad Jan works over Minerva's neck. There's the arm being yanked on, and as the bell is gone, the Iron Skull and Women's KO is up for grabs. Gordson, Vernon Quinn, Bastage, Bill Haight, Pete Wall, you fucking arsehole, Bullet, Minerva, Maddie Mad Cow, you bitch, as well as anyone else I may have missed. Nice to see you, nice. Bad Jan with that flying lariat just staggers Minerva, doesn't take her off her feet. Whipped into the corner, Minerva bounces out, the waist control by Bad Jan, but Minerva's going, nah bitch, ain't happening. Back elbow shots, and there's the drop toe hold. And now Minerva going for that choke hold. This women's championship match. Bad Jan took that belt from Minerva on a cash in, and honey, I'm home, says Dr. Anus Tickler. Welcome, Mean Joey Green, the owner of the Iron Skull title, and it's glad to have you out of prison. Glad to have you and Pete both released from jail after your little escapade. There's the gut punch there from Minerva. The whip into the corner. No problem at all, Bullet. No problem at all. Well, you've got an issue then, Vernon Quinn. Double knees into the smaller back of Bad Jan because you're in the next match. So I'm guessing I'm taking you out of that match and just leaving it as a one-on-one. There's the lariat there from Bad Jan. Bad Jan now grabs a hold of the wrist. Pull back lariat taken down Bad Jan. And Minerva now forearm across the face. Oh, you can build it to my board. The board had been up my arse. You can tell. Oh, hoo, hoo, hoo. Polish hammer swinging that baseball bat was Minerva. Yanking back on Bad Jan's face now. Oh no, face down in the mat goes Minerva. Slapping that booty. Bad Jan, the big Irish whip into the rope. She goes over the top. Flying forearm, taking it down. Forearm across the face, big dick down for the pin. Yo, 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 Blaze Radio's in the house. Nice to see you, nice. Oh, here he is again. The King of the North, never far away from chafing my asshole like a bad thong. Minerva now being brought to her feet, but she sweeps the legs from underneath Bad Jan. Bad Jan smartly rolling to the outside, and there he is, Mr. Chance, Nightwalker, Mr. Chronicles himself. How you doing, Chance? Nice to see you, nice, as Bad Jan now thumps down on the back of Minerva, grabbing a hold of her hair, bringing her over towards that top rope, and there's a slingshot, sending Minerva across the ring. Minerva now wrenching round, neck breaker delivered by Bad Jan, and she's going up top. Minerva in the splash zone. Through the air, big body splash comes crashing down, and Big Dick's just standing there having a good gulp at these two ladies going at it. There's the knee to the face. Minerva giving the teeth. 1, 2, and there's the big kick out by Minerva on 2. Bad Jan surprised and Minerva was able to kick out. Big European uppercut by Minerva. Grabs a hold of Bad Jan and setting her up for a fall from Grace. But doesn't stick the pin. Shoves Bad Jan over, rolls her over on her front. So it's rack locked in. Bad Jan bent over the shoulders, but there she is fighting her way out. Elbow shots to the side of the head of Minerva. Minerva drops her. Bad Jan comes in. Face first, the X-Plex. Down into the canvas goes Minerva. Bad Jan now looking to tie her up. The figure 4 locked in. Minerva on her back, wailing in the air, arms flailing, and not in a good way. She's on her back screaming as Bad Jan really goes to work on the legs of Minerva. Minerva now brought up. Single leg DDT delivered to Minerva. Bad Jan really going after those legs. Hooks the leg. 1, 2, and the shoulder up on 2. Bad Jan seems like this crowd should be giving her more respect as she brings Minerva up to her feet. Side headlock. Round we go. Abdominal stretch. No. Stunt rider stretch. Stretching Minerva out. What the... Big Dick getting a good look up Minerva's fucking shorts there. But there's Minerva, the elbow shots to the thigh. The big hip toss there. Who you calling a fuckwit, you wee little shit? You wee little shit. That was redundant. Minerva sorting out that neck after being stretched out. Bad Jan on the floor on the outside. The title cannot change hands on the outside on a count out. Club and blow misses Minerva getting out of the way. Gut punch, forearm. There's the uppercut. Oh, Vernon Quinn looks like he got a new friend. Bad Jan being brought over. Head butts the apron. Minerva now brings her up to her feet. The referees count on 5. Up high into the air. There it is. The Hippolytus elbow. Or Hippolytus arrow. Or the hip hoponominous. Up again. Bad Jan down. The roll up, but the pin no good on the outside. What the hell was she thinking? We're up to a count of 8. Bad Jan now throws Minerva into the ring. Quick to follow up. Stomp misses, but she gets a hold of Minerva's head. Brings her up to her feet. Side headlock again. Going after the shin breaker. Holding on to that ankle dragon screw takedown. Working over that left leg again of Minerva. Minerva now up. Grabs a hold of the wrist. Pull back lariat. Minerva dragging Bad Jan away from the ropes towards the center of the ring. Brings her up onto the shoulders. There's the running power slam. Hooks the leg for the pin. 1, 2, and a kick out on 2. The belt still firmly in Bad Jan's hands at this moment in time as she's brought up to her feet. Popped up European uppercut. Catches Bad Jan there. Leg hook down for the count. 1, 2, and there you have it. The title is changing back. Minerva is now your women's champion. Congratulations, mighty Minerva, on reclaiming your Three Lions Wrestling Women's Championship. 2-time women's champion now, the mighty Minerva. Rob Matcher, how you doing? It's them thighs though. Here's that single leg DDT. It worked over the left knee of Minerva. Here was the running power slam. The beginning of the end. The 1, the 2, and then the kick out. Big Dig signaling the 2 there. Be your winner. Where are we, bitch? There we are. Come on, Big Dig. Give that woman a belt. Minerva snatching the belt from Big Dick. Minerva snatching it from Big Dick. Interesting. Be your winner and two-time women's champion of UK Three Lions Wrestling, the mighty Minerva. Congratulations, Minerva. But we're going to move straight out back as there's a backstage brawl. No, he's just got out of prison. We've just managed to get our Iron Skull championship back. And it looks like somebody already wants to take that belt from him. Mean Joey Green. I hope you're ready. I hope prison was kind to you. Oh, I'm sure it was. Because you're being challenged straight away by the Bastage. Where is he? Mean Joey Green. There you have it. Iron Skull challenge straight out the gate. Mean Joey Green versus the Bastage. Yeah, you pinned him clean in jail, but I'm sure it was deep down and dirty when you pinned him. And there's the Bastage now getting up in Mean Joey Green's face. Not many men can look that fucker in the eye, but Bastage, 7 foot tall, 315 pounds now, looking to take Mean Joey Green down. There's the Tiddlewell backbreaker. Stomp down on Joey. Joey now up, kick to the midsection by the Bastage. Hooks him back up again. Sidewalk slam on the floor here. Club and blow missed. Mean Joey Green comes in. Hurricane Runner takedown. And there's the support for the Bastage from Monster Factory Entertainment. Big right hand, no, swing and a miss. Joey now grabbed by the back of the head. Where the hell's Bastage taking him? It's not the same place Pete took him, I'm sure. Because he took him on the dirt road to glory. Elbow shots to the midsection. Bastage, the wind up the pitch. Down the hallway he goes, falling to the floor. What the fuck? Who's coming in my fucking door? What the hell? Single leg drop kick there from Joey.
Sorry to interrupt, guys.
Why are you here, Miss Jones?
You aren't going to like this.
Well, you've not brought me scotch, and you're certainly not my chiropractor, so I'm sure I'm not. Joey now picks up Bastage, tosses him down the hallway into the door.
Just had Mr. Timmons on the phone.
And what's that sour-faced cunt got to say for himself? There's the power slam from the Bastage.
He says that we have to start the draft immediately.
What are you on about? We've got to start the draft. We've got another week before we start this draft. The fuck?
He said that...
Oh, whoa, they can't hear you. You can't be heard.
He said... What?
Apparently you can't be heard. Your mic obviously isn't working.
That's strange.
Okay, well... Fuck knows what's going on there. Well, Bullet can hear you. So what the hell's wrong with Sean? Ah, there you go.
No, he says that he thinks we've had enough time to prepare, and the board wants us to do the draft tonight, or they will do it for us.
Whoa, no they fucking won't. But Mr. Fredrickson's not here. We're gonna... Can you get a hold of Mr. Fredrickson?
I tried to explain that to Mr. Timmons.
Right.
I've texted Mr. Fredrickson. He cannot be back in town tonight. But he said if you give the go-ahead that he will do his via text.
Well, we're going to have to go via text for him because we've got no other fucking choice, apparently, other than letting the board in their sour-faced fucking ways fucking go and do it themselves, and I'm sure as hell not letting those fucks choose my roster. So, if we can get a hold of Mr. Fredrickson, we will get this underway. We'll wait for this to finish and we'll explain what the fuck is going on. There's the Patella Brainbuster from Mean Joey Green to Bastage. Bastard now eats a flying forearm from Joey, and Joey's telling the bitch to get the fuck up. Joey with a back elbow shot. Flying forearm again by Mean Joey Green, and Joey now waiting for Bastard to get to his feet. Comes running in that Claymore fucking boot. Flying boot to the face there, but it's still not enough. The chrome dome of Bastard is still wide awake. Joey now laying in wait. And there's another kick. No, Bastard this time sidestep. Forearm into the face. Throws Joey into the table. Dick first. Almost getting Gangoonies over the table edge. As Bastard now has him up for the Bastard bomb. And that could be all she wrote. There it is. Mean Joey Green is no longer your Iron Skull champion. The belt now lays in the hands of the Bastard. Right then. Congratulations, Bastard. Let me explain what's going to have to happen then. Right. So you lot out there are all aware, obviously the board has just told us our draft is going ahead. We thought we had another week before this shit went down, but apparently not. So the order of the picks is going to go Mr. Fredrickson, Miss Jones, Miss Jones, Mr. Fredrickson, Mr. Fredrickson, and then repeat Miss Jones, Miss Jones, Mr. Fredrickson, Fredrickson, Jones, Jones, Fredrickson, Fredrickson, blah, 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 until we come to the end. We're going to start off with the men's tag team division, then go into the women's tag team division, followed up by the light heavyweights, UK weight, super heavyweight, and finishing with the women. Whenever a champion of any type is picked, the person that's selected will skip their next go in the draft. So say Mr. Fredrickson picks a tag team and it has the light heavyweight champion involved, he will miss his next pick and Miss Jones will go. Just trying to get this all lined up, getting our roster all squared away at gorilla position while this breaks down. And the last person selected is Victor Mason. This is a Crimson Mask elimination match. We're going to get the entrances on. Right, Miss Jones, have you heard from Mr. Fredrickson yet?
Yes, boss. He says that he is ready to go when you are.
Okay then, right, let me get the clock. We're going to put 5 minutes on the clock. Each pick will... So, welcome P1 Ryan, nice to see you, nice 5 minutes is on the clock. Mr. Fredrickson is on the clock as we wait for this match to break down. This is a Crimson Mask match, elimination style. As the title said, tonight it is triple trouble. Every match is a three-way elimination match as selected by our Women's Wrestling Cup winner, Sunshine Marigold. So Sunshine Marigold has picked all the people entering into these matches tonight. So every match is picked by her. Every stipulation was decided by her. So if you're not happy with it, you know who to blame. Sorry, Sunshine, but hey, that's the way the cookie crumbles. So now we know Mr. Fredrickson is on the clock. And we have 4 minutes remaining before we hear from him, I'm sure. This is going to be a big deal. But let's get our first competitor down to the ring. Yes, the draft is on now, live during the show. The board has fucked me yet again. I'm sure this was my little present from them. But coming down first, 6'2", 220 pounds, he is Sir Dragon. Okay, looks like Mr. Fredrickson is wasting no time at all, as we are 3 minutes left. And he's already made his first pick. We're going to let Vernon Quinn come out before I announce it. Miss Jones, you're going to get a little bit of extra time. I'm going to let his countdown timer count down a bit, because coming out next, standing 6'3", 240 pounds, he is Showtime Vernon Quinn. Oh, you fucking bitch. Cougar fucking night. Oh, I'm glad you're on fucking draft. I hope you get drafted somewhere really fucking nasty. Oh no, wait a minute, you're on my rosters. Yeah, we might trade you to another company. Savage Warfare, maybe. They'll really fucking tickle your fancy over there. Vernon Quinn coming down to the ring now. Right, let's announce this first pick by Mr. Fredrickson, and he has gone for the Zug Island Pain Factory. That is Bill Haight and Adam Guerin. Bill Haight and Adam Guerin has gone to Three Lions Wrestling. Miss Jones, you are now on the clock. You have 5 minutes to decide.
Well, I don't need 5 minutes, boss. Thank you. My first choice is going to be the Entrepreneurs.
Oh, straight out the gate, the Entrepreneurs picked out. And that means, Miss Jones, you officially skip your next pick. So that is Griffith Davian and Lord Amadeus moving on to UKWF. So Mr. Fredrickson, you are on the clock. 5 minutes on the clock, starting now. But coming out next with the longest fucking entrance, so we're probably going to have the whole of Mr. Fredrickson's 5 minutes right fucking here. He stands at 6'1", 200 and... excuse me, somebody... What? Somebody's jiggling their chest in my face.
Not it.
Oh, that's better. Victor Mason, 6'1", 240 pounds. The third and final contender in this match. And that's right, he takes his sweet ass time getting down to the ring. And so some fucking trades already. Bill Haight and Adam Guerin moving from UKWF to Three Lions Wrestling. The Entrepreneurs moving across to UKWF. I'm also going to give you a little bit of information as this goes down. If we have two champions of the same division move across to one brand, whichever show they are on, the original belt was on, will stay there. The other one will be vacated and will be fought for at a later date. But the two champions which are on the same show, well, they'll go head to head for that belt next episode. So you've got to keep an eye out for that. Oh, and I'm going to announce this one later on. Actually, this one's a little sweetener. So that's right, the Feck. How you doing? Nice to see you. Victor Mason being picked by Feck for the win here. And Mr. Fredrickson's next pick is in. He has gone for the New Age Assholes. New Age Assholes going to Three Lions Wrestling. So that is yet not a champion picked. So we have Chance Nightwalker and Caleb James arriving at Free Lions Wrestling, and it is Mr. Fredrickson's pick again. So Mr. Fredrickson, you are back on the 5-minute clock. Let's start that up. 5 minutes started now. Vernon Quinn straight in with a lariat, taking down Victor Mason. Stomping down on the back, stomp down on the arm of Victor Mason, and Vernon Quinn, the only man standing, as Sir Dragon gets up, swing and a miss from him. Back elbow shot, forearm by Vernon Quinn. The Showtime caught there by Sir Dragon, cross body. Sir Dragon comes in, takes down Victor Mason. Vernon Quinn grabs a hold, pull up, and then into the neck breaker. Knee into the midsection, Mongolian chop. Victor Mason now grabs a hold of Sir Dragon, delivers a neck breaker to him. Here we are, Victor Mason working over Vernon Quinn. We'll spit it out in a minute. We're going to use up some more of this time. Mr. Fredrickson using his time wisely, it seems. Diving cross body by Vernon Quinn. Or diving body splash there on Victor Mason as he was in a single leg. Here comes the single arm monkey flip to Victor Mason. None of these moves going to make your opponent bleed, but it's certainly going to wear him down. There's the running lariat by Sir Dragon. Victor Mason and Vernon Quinn on the outside here. There are no rules in this match. Do what the fuck you like, just make your opponent bleed. Single arm back kick into the midsection of Vernon Quinn. Brought up to his feet. A neck breaker by Sir Dragon, and Victor Mason now dives into the ring, going straight for Sir Dragon with that throat thrust. Kick to the dick. Here we go. Mason stomping down on the chest. Slapping the face of Vernon Quinn. Off the ropes, falling. Knee drop across the forehead. Sir Dragon now dodges out of the way of that corkscrew uppercut. The elbow shot to the top of the dome. Lefts and rights here. Kick to the midsection. Jumping lariat by Victor Mason. How much time has Mr. Fredrickson got left on the clock? 2.5 minutes. Victor now running lariat into the corner, takes down Vernon Quinn. Brings him up slowly. Walks out of their corner. Backbreaker. Still holding on to that midsection. Brings him up again. And another backbreaker as Sir Dragon dives right over the top with that crossbody there, but fiddles in with that forearm into the back. Snap suplex, rolls them hips, still holding on to Victor Mason. There's a second, and here we go. We're going for the trio of the three amigos there. Vernon Quinn shaking off. Ducks under the lariat, but gets caught with a rebound shot by Sir Dragon, and he's calling for the end here. Grabs a hold of Vernon Quinn now, the rolling neck breaker. Victor Mason trying to get to his feet, gets caught straight away. Atomic drop. Sir Dragon out onto the apron. Going up top, Victor Mason on all fours. Face down, ass up. The elbow drop to the back of his head as he's trying to get up to his feet. And Sir Dragon going up to the top once again. Perch through the air, 5-star frog splash, or should we call that the dragon splash? There's the fist. No! Swing and a miss. Sir Dragon punches the canvas. Lucky not to bust those wrapped knuckles up, because that would count as a first blood. Knife edge chop, Mongolian chop block though. Running forearms, back elbow shot takes Sir Dragon down. Irish whip into the corner, no, reversed. Vernon Quinn ducks under. High kick into the head of Sir Dragon. Vernon Quinn on the apron, steps in through the ropes, dodges the back elbow shot. The rolling neck breaker again, delivered to Sir Dragon as we go down the time just a little bit more. Sir Dragon being stalked by Victor Mason. Vernon Quinn wants a bit of action as well, rolls through into the back of Victor Mason. Victor now grabs hold of the leg sweep, working over the ankle. And now we've got 25 seconds left and the next pick is in. And going, or staying with Free Lions Wrestling, is the team of Brutal Burn. So Brutal Burn has been picked. by Mr. Fredrickson for Three Lions Wrestling. That's Atrocity and Pyro. So Miss Jones,
yes, boss.
you're on the clock.
Oh, no pressure.
No pressure at all. Starting the time now. You've got 5 minutes. Take your time. New words. New words? What the hell? I just saw 2 words in the fucking chat. That's it. 2 words, just facts. Some interesting picks here out the gate. Three Lions Wrestling picking up Brutal Burn, New Age Assholes, and the Zug Island Pain Factory. UKWF at the moment only sitting with the Entrepreneurs to their name, but they've got 5 minutes, 4.5 minutes now to make their next pick. Take your time, Miss Jones. No rush at all. Diving crossbody just catches a glancing blow on Victor Mason. Vernon Quinn doing the smart thing, rolling out the way as Victor stalks. There's the Blood Moon DDT, and the Blood Moon delivers. We've got blood. The Crimson Mask on the face of Sir Dragon. And Victor Mason with the first elimination. Victor now run, high kick there, spinning back kick. Hammerlock, backdrop, suplex there. All up.
I've made my pick.
You've got your pick. Okay, give me 2 seconds. Your next pick is
Last Train Robbers.
the Last Train Robbers. That means Miss Jones has picked up the Three Lions Wrestling Tag Team Champions of the Last Train Robbers. So that means Miss Jones, your next pick is skipped, and Mr. Fredrickson, you're back on the clock. So the Last Train Robbers going to UKWF. Mr. Fredrickson, you're back on the clock. You have 5 minutes as of now. Vernon Quinn with the elimination. And Vernon Quinn is your winner of this match. Congratulations, Mr. Quinn. You're going to have to bear with me as we sort this out. There we go. Vernon Quinn, your winner of this match. The last man standing, not bleeding, not wearing a crimson mask, is Mr. Showtime himself. Congratulations, Vernon Quinn. So Mr. Fredrickson is on the clock. We're going to move on to our next Triple Trouble match, which is a three-way as per normal. Have we got it here? No, I obviously took it out. So we're going to have to set this one up, and it's a... No, it's not a ladder. Back we go. Somebody's getting some wood. And it ain't me right now. Let's see. Moving over. Elimination on. Tiju 22, how the hell are you? Nice to see you, nice. Right, here we go. Entrance is on, slow momentum, blah 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 blah. Yeah, everything's right. So who were the 3 men picked for this match? They were, coming out first is going to be Mark Caliber. Next picked was King Feck. And last but not least, the King of Voodoo, Jack Bayou. Jack Bayou, yep, triple threat, custom tables match, get the wood. Let's get this match underway. Right, Mr. Fredrickson has made his pick. I've not got an issue with wood. No problem at all for me in that department. But Mr. Fredrickson has made his pick, and it means he's going to have to skip his next go. So Miss Jones, get yourself ready, because Shamrock and Shenanigans, the tag team champions of UKWF, are moving over to Three Lions Wrestling. So Miss Jones, take your time.
Yes, boss.
But you are now back on the clock. 5 minutes is on the clock for Miss Jones now. So far, Mr. Fredrickson has got Brutal Burn, New Age Assholes, the Zug Island Pain Factory, and Shamrock and Shenanigans. The Entrepreneurs and the Last Train Robbers are currently sitting over on UKWF. But coming out first, he is the stat man, the calculating one, the Dark Raven himself. As I squint round for the light heavyweight division, there we go. Sitting in at 6'2" tall, 232 pounds, from Oshawa, Canada. He is Mark Caliber. I missed a Shadow Press in the chat. Welcome, Shadow Press. Nice to see you. Nice. Welcome to Three Lions Wrestling, as we are apparently being forced upon a draft here today. So, Miss Jones, do you have your next pick, or are you taking your time still?
I will have my next pick for you by the time the last man has entered the ring.
Sounds good to me. Just so you're all aware, your ranking points will follow you. So no matter what points you had before the draft, they will follow you across. So you get an idea of where you're going to sit in your division as the divisions fill out. But that reminds me, I need to do this as well. Shit. God damn. Where am I? For 240 pounds, he is King Feck. King Feck making his way down to the ring. Oh shit, no, that's wrong. Fuck, I've done that on the wrong one. Damn it. Last Train Robbers went to Three Lions Wrestling, not UKWF. Shit.
I took the Last Train Robbers.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, I put them on the wrong one.
I'm not... I was going to say, I'm not 3LW, boss.
No, I know. Adam, Garen Atrocity, Bill Haight, Chance Nightwalker, Pyro, Rob Machette, Sean Shamrock. You've so far got Griffith Davian, Lord Amadeus, Matt Outlaw, and D-Train on your show. Correct. There we go. That's better.
Alright.
That's fucking better. But the last man don't look much like a king. Well, neither do you, you little shit. Standing at 6'1", 220 pounds. He is the master of voodoo himself, Jack Bayou. So Jack Bayou, the last man in this triple wood challenge. Last man without a splinter in his ass gets to be the winner of this match. So, Miss Jones, got a pick for me?
Yes, I do.
And who have you decided to go with?
The Loners of Mayhem.
The Loners of Mayhem. So that is Bastage and Gord Sin are going or staying at UKWF. Bastage and Gord Sin. Jack Bayou, Feck rolling straight out the wing. Wing? No. Stiff kick down the spine of Jack there as Jack King Feck comes in. Dragon screw takedown on Mark Caliber. Right, that was lucky because you had 19 seconds on the clock. You've now got another 5 minutes as you didn't pick a champion. So 5 minutes is on the clock for you. Here in the corner, Mark Caliber has the wood set up as Jack Boy walks around with Feck high above his head. Whipped into the corner goes Mark Caliber. Jack Boy focusing on the knife edge chopper across the chest of Mark Caliber, and Feck going back outside for some more wood. Feck seems to like the wood in his hands. There's the forearm into the small of the back of Feck. Kick to the midsection by Jack Boy. Oh, and Feck takes the wood to the face. In the face. There's the wood down on the ankle now of Feck. Jack beating everyone with his wood, it seems. Except Elfie, maybe. Way! Mark Caliber now. Caught by Jack Bayou there. Kick into the back of the car. Feck now smashes Jack Bayou in the face with his wood. And Mark Caliber as well for good measure. And a second shot to the head. And a third shot to Mark Caliber with the wood of Feck. Whipped into the corner. Feck now. Knife edge chop across the chest. Mark Caliber stalking. Feck's drop kick misses. Stiff kick into the chest. No. Leg kill. Dragon screw takedown. Stomping down on the back of Mark Caliber. Feck now grabs a hold of Mark. Brings him over towards the turnbuckle. Makes him kiss that turnbuckle pad. As we're going up all the way to fucking 10. And in comes Jack Boyu for good measure. Smashing both these fuckers with his wood. Jack really likes to beat people with his wood, it seems. Jack now caught by Feck. Whipped across into the table he goes. Drop kick into the chest, bouncing him off that table. Mark Caliber now has the wood in his hands as Feck comes along and forearm into the small of the back. Scoops up Mark. Hot shots him over the top rope. King of these nuts, says Chance. There's the insecurity to the back of Jack. Jack now on his back as he's being worked over here. The knee being forced pressure through. Feck now grabs a hold. No, Irish whip reversed into the corner he goes. Mark Caliber brings him out. What's he got in store for him here? Lifts him high into the air. Hangs him up over the middle rope. Bounces off the ropes. And there's a slide and drop kick to the side of the head. Hung over the top rope. Are you now, Showtime Vernon Quinn? I've not heard that yet. What the fuck? There's the stomps into the small of the back. The boots across the face. Feck comes in with a jumping lariat. Feck now rolling round. Neck breaker delivered by Feck to Mark Caliber. Grabs a hold of Jack Boy, whips him into the corner with a table set up. Feck now has him in the powerbomb position. Jack in trouble. Jack gets the wood. Jack takes the wood from Feck. Jack's going to be picking splinters out of his asshole tonight.
I'm not sure where Mr. Quinn got his information from, but that's actually not my next pick, boss. I'm going to take Manchester United.
Manchester United, the team of Demented, O'Connolly and Nathaniel Parker. So Manchester United going to UKWF. So let's see, we'll get this right. Demented UKWF. Nathaniel Parker UKWF, and that's correct with there. So Mr. Fredrickson. Oh, 58 seconds was left on the clock as I just looked at it. 5 minutes on the clock. Mr. Fredrickson, your 5 minutes starts now. As Mark Caliber grabs a hold of the wood, looks to set it up center of the ring. Feck takes a club and blow across the shoulders, and again brought up to his feet now by Mark Caliber. Scooped up on the shoulders. Drop down, there's the knee shot to the head. Off the ropes, running kick to the face, and Feck's rolled over there. Mark Caliber now has Feck just where he wants him, grabs him by those dreadlocks, brings him round, looks to set him up against the table, sits him up. Feck now, face bounced off the wood. And again, Mark Caliber has him up on the shoulders, sets him up high into the air. No, Feck counters with a DDT. The kip up there from Feck as Mark's dropped in the corner, and there, Mark Caliber's been busted open. Round into the neck breaker delivered by Feck. Feck now deciding that the wood is not in the best place for him in the centre of the ring. Right, Mark Caliber in the corner, looks like he's in trouble here as Feck has him up, and there is another power bomb, and with both eliminations in this match is King Feck. King Feck bossing that match there, giving splinters in the ass to both Jack Bayou and Mark Caliber. As here's the highlights playing. Mr. Fredrickson has just messaged in. His next pick is Baltimore Bullet. That is Brandon Ace and Bullet Adams. Bullet Adams and Brandon Ace. Free Lions Wrestling is now your future. As they are not champions, Mr. Fredrickson, you have another 5 minutes on the clock, starting now. Congratulations, King Feck, on the win in that match. And we're going to move on to the submission elimination match. Apparently we're not going to the submission elimination match, we're going to a backstage brawl. We are going to a backstage brawl, and it is between hashtag Big Bully, Pete Wall. The bully is in house and he's coming after the Bastage and his Iron Skull Championship. So Pete Wall wants the belt. Don't forget, ladies, the women's KO belt is up for grabs. Roxanne Winters currently holds that. So if you want a shot at that belt, you need to get your messages in to Miss Jones. Here comes Pete from behind, the Polish hammer, a double axe handle into the back of Bastage, and then giving him a stomp down on the booty. Kick into the midsection. Brought round now, sit down neck breaker. Delivered by Pete to the Bastage. Bastage yet. Roxanne challenges herself for the KO belt. Interesting. There's the back elbow shot. Knife edge chop. No, into the crate goes Pete Wall. Sidewalk slam in the middle of the hallway. And the next pick in from Mr. Fredrickson. It has arrived. There's the big slam. Bastage now grabs a hold of Pete. I'm going to announce this pick in just a second. Pete now has Bastage by the back of the head, dragging him down the hallway. Elbow shots into the midsection there. Yeah, I'm sure Hoss does challenge Roxanne. I'm sure he'd like to really give her a knockout. That dirty bastard looking to donkey punch a bitch. There's a snap jab from Pete Wall. Have to sit there with your legs crossed waiting for this bit of info. Fireman's carry takedown there. Pete now grabs the Bastage by the back of the head. Tossed into that shutter door goes the Bastage. Brought up, no, back elbow shot. Bastage has Pete Wall rocked, but not enough to knock him out. The big right hand swing and a miss there, but he's straight in on Pete Wall. This is dome on dome warfare here. Which shiny headed motherfucker's gonna come away with the Iron Skull belt? Stiff kick into the midsection there by the Bastage. The wind up, the throw into the brick wall again. Those breeze blocks taking Pete Wall's face. And we're going to get a nice little masterpiece. Painting the blood as the Bastage now calls for Pete to get to his feet. Double axe handle to the top of the head. Steel chair shot misses. And a second one doesn't. And another shot to Pete Wall's midsection there. Bastage now sits Pete up, cranking that neck round as the next pick is out. Come on, Bastage, you need to finish this match so I can announce to Miss Jones who she needs to take off her potential list here. There's the flatliner counter there. Bastage now walks Pete Wall down the hallway, tosses him towards the security guards, and look at those little piggies run. Squeal, piggies, squeal. Here we go, stomping down on the chest. Pete Wall now being worked over by the Bastage, brought up to his feet. Scooped up, no, back elbow shot by Pete Wall, breaks free. And running with the STO takedown onto the steel chair. Stiff kick into the chest. They'll wind up the throw back down towards the cameraman, trying to get out of the fucking way of Bastage as he's heading towards him. Pete now lays in wait as the Bastage slowly gets up to his feet. Rocks him round and now sits down with a neck breaker. Not enough. Pete brings the Bastage up to his feet again. Knife edge chop across the chest. Ooh, return and fire as the Bastage there. Tossed into the barrier, into that roller shutter door. And it looks like we're not getting anywhere with this fucking match yet as Pete now is grabbed by the throat. The Fargan ice hole slam delivered to Pete Wall, and that's Pete Wall out cold. Oh shit. I've just knocked me fucking scotch over. That ain't fucking good. Here we go. Right. The Bastage winning that match. Miss Jones. Mr. Fredrickson has picked Boots and Blood. Boots and Blood have moved over to Free Lions Wrestling. So Miss Jones, you are now on the clock. 5 minutes starts right now.
I don't need 5 minutes.
Holy shit, Miss Jones wants to get straight to it. Right then, Miss Jones, go on and hit me with it. Sweet Vibrations. Sweet Vibrations going to UKWF, or staying at UKWF, should I say. That is One Mean Joey Green and Man Crusher on the UKWF. Miss Jones, your 5 minutes starts again right now. So we get this next triple threat started up, submission match. Let's see, where are we? Let's get this all right. Custom rules.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but you did say only 2 challenges for Iron Skull on 3LW tonight, didn't you?
I am saying that at the moment. We've got a lot to get through tonight, it seems, so I'm sticking at 2 challenges as it stands for now. If we do not get another, we've got a women's KO, but if we don't get a second KO challenge in, I may change that. But I will announce that as and when. Okay. So, we are now going to have the TJ Toe. Tiju 22 is up for pick. Next up is Brandon Quaves, the man with the golden case at the moment. Doesn't know what's inside that fucker, but he soon will. As we're now going to have the manly man, Demented O'Connelly, as well. Moving on out. Let's go. The wrestling
boss,
god.
I've made my next pick.
Oh shit, Miss Jones catching me off guard. Okay, Miss Jones, where you going with your next pick?
The Comeback Kids.
The Comeback Kids. That's Shane Harold and Daryl Woodham going to UKWF. Or should I say staying at UKWF? Right.
And I believe I get one more pick.
No.
Mr. Ferguson picked a champion.
Oh shit, he did, didn't he? So yes. No, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Mr. Fredrickson picked it on his second pick, didn't he? Yeah? Baltimore Bullet, then Boots and Blood. So then it went to Miss Jones. So he skips, so now he's on his go, because he skips his first pick, he's got his second pick, hasn't he?
I thought he picked 2. I mean, I could be wrong.
So he went, on his first pick he picked Baltimore Bullet, then he picked Boots and Blood, which means he skips his next pick. So it's your 2 picks, then it moves back to him for his his second pick technically. So he's only got 1 pick. So he's only got 1 pick this go round. So okay, yeah, I was just keeping that. Mr. Fredrickson, 5 minutes on the clock. Coming out first. He is the Blue Toad, TJ Toad, 00 Toad, whatever you want to call him. Teeju22 is up and coming out. I'm coming out. No, not that sort of way. 6'5", 275 pounds from Sacramento, USA. Teeju22 or TJ Toad. Diving through the ropes, so he doesn't like any ring music as he comes down. He just likes to hear the fans and how they react to him as he comes out. Let's see, why the fuck am I getting so many other people message me right now? Don't need that, right. Okay, right. Oh shit, ignore that because it's coming out now. Standing at 6'9", 275 pounds. The rebellious soldier. Brandon Quavez. Or Brandon Quavers as some like to call him. Right, I should now. How much time's left? 2.5 minutes almost left on the clock as we bring out the next man down to the ring. He stands in at 6'1". That can't be right. It looks like this fucker's put some weight on. He must have been eating them fucking nuggets. He now weighs in at 240 pounds. The manly man, Demented O'Connolly. And just as I announce his arrival, Mr. Fredrickson's next pick has come in. And he has gone with... Damn it, I've lost it because some idiot sent me a fucking message. Fuck off, cunts. Don't you know I'm busy? There we are. The Apocalypse Disciples. The Apocalypse Disciples, Mr. Utaker and Mark Caliber staying with Free Lions Wrestling. So that's Mark Caliber and Mr. Utaker on Free Lions Wrestling. Miss Jones.
Yes, boss.
Pause. Reset. 5 minutes starts now. Take your time. There is no rush. TJ Toad comes out straight out the gate. Inverted DDT delivered to the Manly Man. Brandon Quaves in with the atomic drop, dropping TJ Toad on them Gingang Ghoulies, and there's a second drop down. Stomping down, misses. TJ dives in. No. Backdrop suplex. The Manly Man trying to get this crowd fired up behind him. German suplex. No. Stepping in with the Insaguri, cutting down TJ Toad and Brandon Quaves there. Forearm into the face. Flying forearm slap to one side. Returning fire, but there's another flying forearm by TJ as he comes in for Brandon Quaves, almost taking out Big Dick, the referee. The Manly Man now back in the ring. As TJ chokes down on Brandon Quaves. This is a triple threat submission elimination match. There's the Insaguri again, taking down TJ Toad. Brandon Quaves now trying to get up to his feet. TJ on his front. Demented now looking to stretch him out. Oh shit, Miss Jones is ready to go again. Go on then, Miss Jones, hit me with it.
I will take the Hit Squad.
The Hit Squad going to UKWF. And you now will have another 5 minutes. Give me 2 seconds. Starting now. Drop kick into the chest of Brandon. Doesn't take him off his feet. The Manly Man flying in there with punches and kicks, trying to take him down as TJ Toad comes flying in with a jumping lariat. And now they're both beating on Brandon in their corner. Brandon though shoots down TJ as he came in for him there. The Manly Man now forearm into the back of Brandon Quaves. Brandon turns his attention now to the Manly Man, brings him up. Oh, and shades to his tutor. Mighty Minerva squatting there with the deadlift into the suplex there. Big double axe handle taking down TJ Toad. Stiff kick to the back, swing and a miss there by Brandon Quaves. The back drop tosses him away. Brandon being thrown around like a cum rag there. The jumping moonsault there, springing off the middle rope by the Manly Man as he now works round on the shoulder of Brandon Quaves. Big lariat throws Brandon to the outside. TJ Toad quick to chase after him, turns his attention back to the Manly Man. Kick into the midsection. Demented now gets caught by TJ Toad. Lifts him up. Toxic Toadstool. Driving him down into the ring mat. Stiff kick to the back of Brandon Quaves as he dives into the ring. The diving lariat misses Demented there. Brandon, big boot to the face of Demented as he comes round the corner. The sliding on his knees looking for the uppercut, but missed the Demented, breaking it up. Pop-up fastball punch as Brandon now the knee into the temple. Oh, and Brandon must be getting pissy because he just took down Big Dick, the referee, with that running lariat as he just dropped on his Uranagi takedown there out the corner. TJ had the Manly Man scouted. Sets him up. Pile driver there by TJ Toad as Brandon now climbs back into the ring. TJ now looking to stretch out the leg of the Manly Man, trying to pop that hamstring. Pressure on that knee. Kick into the midsection. Double underhook. Look at that blood now rushing to the head, driving him down into the mat. Brandon now trying to get to TJ, but Big Dick getting in the way. Hey now, Big Dick getting in the way of Brandon Quaves. Well, I'm sure he's heard that a few times. Brought up to his feet now, running back elbow shot. And a lariat taking down TJ. All whipped into the corner he goes. Brandon with a running hip attack off the ropes. Diving crossbody, planting TJ center of the ring. Looks to bring him up to his feet, but TJ grabs a hold of the wrist. The pull back, lariat taking him down.
Alright, boss, I'm ready.
Okay, go on and hit me with it. Who you got next?
The Angry Assholes.
The Angry Assholes, the tag team champions of... Who are they, the UKWF tag team champions. That is the Impact player Fred Starr and Dante Balat. So you will skip your next pick. You only get one pick next go around, Mr. Fredrickson. You're on the clock as of now. 5 minutes on the clock. As Demented now works over TJ. Walking over him, sits him up in the centre of the ring. Looks to bring him up, holding him by them glasses there, bringing him up to his knee. Now up to his feet, grabs a hold of leg, dragon screw takedown, holds on, tries to split that leg open, trying to tear the ACL. But deep slumber delivered to Demented, but a leg caught, dragon screw takedown, the manly man not going out that easy. Busted open by that deep slumber, but he's coming for Brandon Quavez. And there's the kapow kick delivered to Brandon. Brandon now rolled over. The manly man looking to stretch this son of a bitch right out. Boots behind the knee. TJ coming in with a diving lariat. Stomping down. What the fuck, TJ? Flying forearm. It's like if anyone's taken Brandon out, it's me. Jawbreaker delivered by Demented, the running lariat, and the second running lariat taking him down. The side leg drop kick takes TJ off his feet. No, the Angry Assholes did lose the title belt, but the light heavyweight champion is Fred Starr, so there is a champion involved. That's why I've got it highlighted. Thank you, Jobber Factory, for pointing that out. But yes, the light heavyweight champion, Fred Starr, is now staying with UKWF. Forearm to the face. The manly man tosses Brandon Quavez into the ring. 3 minutes on the clock remaining for the pick. And there's the dementia lock. TJ Toad. And what the fuck's he breaking this shit up for? Give me 2 seconds. Where's the fucking... match rules? Elimination on submission only. So what the fuck is TJ Toad doing? Who the fuck knows? He's probably protecting Brandon Quavez. Wants it a straight fight between them two. Stomp down on the midsection. And now the manly man going to work on Brandon Quavez again. And TJ Toad yet again breaks up the submission hold. As look at the crimson mask now coming down the face. No problem. Thanks for pointing it out. It helped me understand where I'd made the mistake. Much appreciated, and now I know why. There's the big European uppercut, dived out of the way. TJ with a kick to the midsection. Lariat taken down. The manly man flying forearm taking Brandon Quavez off his feet. As we come down to the 2 minute mark, the next pick for Mr. Demented has come in. Pretty...
You're
no.
looking at the match
What
and
the
talking
fuck?
about Mr. Fredrickson.
Yeah, fuck's sake, man. I'm getting fucking confused as hell here. Right, Mr. Fredrickson's next. Too many kings, too many... Yeah, that's all fucking way too much. And he has picked the team of Pretty Rich. So the Three Lions Wrestling Light Heavyweight Champion in there. TJ Toad has tapped out to Brandon Quavez. Brandon Quavez tapping out TJ Toad. Now TJ Toad's probably regretting saving that son of a bitch so many fucking times. So we're now down to the manly man versus the rebellious soldier. So the team of Pretty Rich, that is Braxton Rich and Ace, are staying with Three Lions Wrestling. Big boot to the face of Mr. Demented. So, Pretty Rich, that means... that was his first pick, wasn't it, since you moved over to him. So Miss Jones, you've got your one pick, and there's Brandon Quavez with another tap out. Holy shit. 2 there. Brandon Quavez tapping out Mr. Demented and TJ Toad. So Miss Jones, You are
Mr.
now on the clock for your one and only pick this go round.
I'll go ahead and make my pick. I'll take the ranch.
Holy shit, Miss Jones not dicking about. Straight out the gate with a ranch, and that is Walker and Texas Ranger. So that's your one and only pick, Mr. Fredrickson. As I just saw Mr. Dementor's name pop up yet again, you son of a bitch, you're trying to do this on purpose to me. Mr. Fredrickson, you're back on the clock, and there's your winner, wearing a crimson mask. Tapping out both TJ Toad and the Manly Man. Right, so what is the next match coming up? The next match is a Falls Count Anywhere elimination match. Falls Count Anywhere. Elimination. And that is between Johnny Winston and Griffith Davian. Not only him, but we also have Redneck Avenger. Let's go on there. Mr. Fredrickson on the clock with his first of his two picks, potentially.
Wait, why doesn't he have to eliminate a pick?
What now? Jesus Christ, what? Didn't he skip his pick so you could go? Yeah, that was on his first pick, was it not?
Pretty rich.
Yeah, which was on his first pick.
Oh, never mind. I'm looking at this thing all wrong.
Right.
I just want more picks.
Yeah, yeah. I'm sure we do. Right, that was his first pick. Right, so he has gone with the Vermilion Coven. The Vermilion Coven are going to Three Lions Wrestling. That is Brettick and Victor Mason. Victor Mason, Three Lions Wrestling. Brettick, Three Lions Wrestling. Where the fuck is he? Okay, he's not made it onto my list. Whoops. We better add him on the bottom here. Brettick. He's at Three Lions Wrestling. Okay. Yes, he's already at Three Lions Wrestling, but he's staying there now. God damn it. Stop being such a bitch and fucking correcting me all the time. Damn for you people. Right, next 5 minutes on the clock for Mr. Fredrickson to go again. But here we go, coming out first. Coming out first from Manchester, England. The old school ring general. Standing at 6 foot tall, 247 pounds. He is Johnny Winston. And Mr. Fredrickson has made his next pick. Wasting no time. Right, so Miss Jones, your last pick was who? Sorry. You picked...
My last pick?
Yep, your last pick was...
My last pick was the ranch.
The ranch, so there wasn't a trios title or anything around that one, so you're good. So you have both your picks available this time round. But coming out now... I will in a second, I'm just going to get this guy out first. standing in at 6'5" from London, England. I wouldn't have thought you wanted to interrupt this one. The immortal Griffith Davian. 1/3 of the trios champions.
I can watch this anytime I want.
Well, yeah, this is true. He picked for Steel City Committee. So Miss Jones, 5 minutes on the clock. The Steel City Committee go into Three Lions Wrestling. If they're not already there, I'm not paying attention to what roster's what right now. But Tyson Parker and the Shmoo are part of Three Lions Wrestling going forward. I will add in so everyone is aware, when we get to the light heavyweight division, the board's random pick is there, as well as a couple new faces have been added into the roster that you'll find out when we get there. Thank you very much, Mr. P, much appreciated. Do you have to? Well, you've got no choice, because there's only 2 tag teams left. And these are both your... Oh, wait a minute. No, wait a minute. If you pick one of them... Oh, you're fucked either way.
If I pick one of them, I lose another pick.
Yeah. Well...
But if I pick the other one, then I pick the other one.
Yeah. So your picks are A or B. But coming out now, standing in at 6'5", 283 pounds. He is the Three Lions Wrestling UK champion, Redneck Avenger. So, Miss Jones, who are you picking?
I want my second pick. I will take Baltimore's finest.
Yes, but your second pick is the other team.
I don't want it.
It's tough shit.
I sacrificed my pick.
Nope. Ain't happening. So Baltimore's finest are going to UK, or staying at UKWF. But, Miss Jones, that means with doing that, you need to take the second pick, which leaves just one tag team in the division left, which is the Drunken Showtime. So UKWF...
I'm going to make a point here. I am not actually making that pick, so I do not believe that I should have to take the sacrifice for taking a championship.
I'm afraid to say it's tough shit.
I'm not actually making that pick.
Where is he? Vernon Quinn. Vernon Quinn, for some reason, hasn't made my list. Oh shit, what the hell's going on here? Vernon is UKWF.
You make me take Mr. Quinn, you make me take Baltimore's finest, and you penalize me.
But Miss Jones, you now...
After all the work I've done for you.
You now miss your next pick, so you will only get one pick next go around. Mr. Fredrickson, you're on the clock for 2 picks. You are now picking the first women's tag team out there, Mr. Fredrickson. Your time starts now. 5 minutes on the clock from Mr. Fredrickson. There's the stiff kick to the head of Johnny Winston. Remember, this is full... Ooh, drop kick into the knees of Johnny, taken down by Redneck Avenger. Knee to the midsection. Combination strikes now by Griffith Davian. Back elbow shot there by Redneck Avenger, taken down Griffith Davian. The slide tackle missing by Johnny Winston. The head stomp by Redneck Avenger. Mr. Fredrickson has 2 picks on the clock, and he's gone straight out the gate and made his first pick. Mr. Fredrickson has gone with Fate and Fury, so he misses his next pick. So Miss Jones, you're on the clock for 1 pick. Here we go. Redneck Avenger stomping down on Griffith Davian, rolls him over. Takes a couple steps back and stomps him down like he was stomping on a fucking rattlesnake. Off the ropes. Boot to the face, taking down Redneck Avenger. What, Vernon, what do you mean? You see how it is? Scooped up, brought round. Remember Miss Fredrickson and Miss Jones. There is up to 2 trades available. 2 trades total. So technically that could be 1 each made by you at the end of the draft. So remember, you may not have got everyone you wanted first time around, but you've got 2 trades to pick up somebody else later on. Johnny Winston now stomping down on the knees of Griffith Davian, the drop kick missing Redneck Avenger. You can get that list at the end, jobber. Neck breaker delivered by Johnny Winston. Score! Godslayer locked in on Johnny Winston there. But Griffith Davian going for the submission on Johnny Winston as Redneck Avengers laid out. But he's pushing him towards the rope. Surely that's going to be a rope break. No submission. Finish there. Redneck straight in for the pin. 1, 2. And Johnny Winston is out. Redneck Avenger with the first elimination. With the assist from Griffith Davian. Griff now going to the top rope as Redneck's laid out. Fist drop to the head, across the forehead into the pin. 1, 2, and only a 2 count.
I'll take Legacy Express, boss.
Legacy Express. 1 second. The sunset flip into the powerbomb by Redneck Avenger. 1, 2, and a kick out and rolls over. 1, 2, and another roll out. 1, 2, and another kick out this time. Miss Jones's pick is the Legacy Express. That is Molly Shamrock and Sunshine Marigold. And Redneck Avenger finishes the match there. I missed how he fucking killed him off. But Redneck Avenger with both eliminations here. Here you see the Godslayer locked in on Johnny Winston. Minerva and Maddie on 3 lines wrestling.
You know, if I really wanted to be a bitch, I'd make the point that Mr. Fredrickson took 2 champions at once.
Yeah, well, so did you earlier on.
When did I take 2 champions at once?
I can't find the team right now, but I'm sure you did. Anyway, shit. Molly and Sunshine Marigold have gone over. And somehow
Scandalous
I didn't have... Yeah, well... Sunshine. How the hell did I miss her off my damn list as well? God damn it. Sunshine, 3 lines wrestling, UKWF. Shit. There we go. Here, the shotgun stunner that put Griffith Davian away, and Redneck Avenger picked up the 1, the 2, and the goddamn 3. So let me get this straight. Where the fuck is that just gone? Miss Jones made her pick, and it's back to Mr. Fredrickson for his 2 picks. Congratulations, Redneck Avenger, Mr. Fredrickson. You're on the clock for 5 minutes now. As we're going to break out to a backstage brawl, Roxanne Winters is being caught out the back. Alright, where are we? Backstage brawl. One-on-one backstage brawl here. Brandon Quavis has just noticed something. What have you noticed, Brandon Quavis? Cougar Knight. No, yeah, Cougar Knight is challenging Roxanne Winters Ah, shit, I've started the match without the belt. Whoopsie. But there we go. Cougar Knight versus Roxanne for the belt. Let's see. Right. Mr. Fredrickson has made his pick. We're going to get to the timer. We're going to reset, and he gets another 5 minutes, and he has picked the Hellcats. The Hellcats are Free Lions Wrestling's... No, that's the Marvelous Champions, for fuck's sake. The Hellcats. There we go. The Hellcats. Which is Cougar Knight and Bubs. Cougar Knight and Bubs on Free Lions Wrestling. There's a drop kick to the knee. So Mr. Fredrickson, you're back on the clock for another 5 minutes as we watch Cougar Knight and Roxanne Winters go at it out the back. They'll wind up the pitch and through into the locker room door we go. Knee into the midsection by Cougar, sends Roxanne back out the door looking for the cover, but Cougar counters. Lufez press comes in. Why are you fuckers still trying to piss me off? God damn it. Well, I'm going to mute this one because I don't need that one. Okay, right, his next pick is in. Give me 2 seconds as we watch the rest of this match go on. There's Cougar now. Eats a leg drop across the throat there, driving her down into the floor. Roxanne now rubbing her booty against the back of the head, rubbing her ass in Cougar's hair, stretching her out. Drop kick to the back of the head of Cougar Knight, looking to knock her out there. Mr. Fredrickson has made his next pick. So Miss Jones is on the clock as of when I tell her what the pick was. There she is, Roxanne stretching her out again. Miss Jones, he picked Susie and Crusher. So Susie and Crusher, or Crusher and Susie, whatever you want to call them, are now Free Lions Wrestling as Roxanne waits for Cougar Knight. And what a fucking kick to Cougar. And that's it. Roxanne retains her title belt. Roxanne retains, and Cougar and Susie have gone to Free Lions Wrestling. So there you have it. As we continue on, we're an hour and a half in. 3 more matches to go. Triple threat. What's this next match? We're going back to getting some wood. Elimination on. Here we go. And we are picking who for this match? It is Goddess of Pain. Goddess of Pain. Who else have we got there? Goddess. Molly Shamrock. And Rafe. There you have it. This triple threat. Miss Jones, a reminder, you are on the clock. You have 3 minutes and 20 seconds. As we go into this elimination table match, one of these women is going to avoid the wood. If I had my pick of who avoids the wood, it's Rafe. I would never give that bitch any wood. Jesus, she looks like pigs. Holy shit, Miss Jones, straight out of the gate. Go on then, Miss Jones, hit me with him.
I will take the Violent Vixens.
The Violent Vixens, which is Goddess of Pain. And Jennifer Quinn.
And I will take Fatal Attraction.
And Fatal Attraction. So Miss Jones, and that means you miss your next first pick. So that is Cassie Madam Red and Wrestling Mama staying with UKWF. Mr. Fredrickson. Oh, Mr. Fredrickson. God damn it. Pause. Return. 5 minutes. Go. Mr. Fredrickson, you're on the clock for the next 5 minutes. And there is only 2 tag teams left. So it's pretty obvious who you're going with because neither of them are champions. So unlucky, Mr. Fredrickson. They're yours whether you wanted them or not is the answer. But coming out next, or coming out first should I say, standing in at 5 foot 10 inches tall, 200 pounds. She is the Goddess of Pain. Has indeed. So Mr. Fredrickson is receiving oh shit, he drops his pen as he tries to make a note here. Marvelous Hellions and the Vermilion Coven. So let's see, that is Mrs. Utaker and Shulky, as well as Rafe and Leanne. Where the fuck is Leanne on my list? There she is. So that's Rafe, Leanne, Mrs. Utaker and Shulky on Free Lions Wrestling. And that concludes our tag teams all picked. So, as we stated before, we are now on to the light heavyweight division. Miss Jones, you are on the clock. You have 5 minutes. And as we have no champions left to pick, it will go on from here. So give me 2 seconds. Your time starts now. Miss Jones, you've got 5 minutes on the clock for your one and only pick going round.
You do have actually you have 1 champion left that's not spoken to about.
Not in the light heavyweight division, I don't.
Oh, light heavyweights, I'm sorry. I'm reading them in the order you gave them to me and not in the order we're doing them.
Oh, okay, my apologies. We're coming in first. Or coming in second, should I say. 6 foot tall, 135 pounds from Thunder Bay. She's a 2nd generation superstar. She is my dog, Molly Shamrock. And go ahead, Miss Jones, let's have your next pick.
Jessie 6.
Jessie 6. Jessie 6 is going to UKWF or staying. I have no fucking clue anymore who's where. Miss Jones, Mr. Fredrickson, you're on the clock right now for your 5 minutes for your first of 2 picks. But coming out next, she is a member of the Vermilion Coven, standing in at 5 feet 5 inches tall, 132 pounds. Walking through the darkness only with our little lantern to light up the way. That's still too much light to look at this ugly bitch. We should double bag it just to be safe. Many of the time I thought we should double bag something, but hey, this is definitely one of those times. And it looks like I need to mute another chat because some fucktards are talking some shit. And notifications muted. There we go. Rafe slowly making her way out here. How you doing, Jake Bagwell? Thanks for stopping by. Been an hour bit the whole damn show. Much appreciated either way. As Rafe finally makes it down to the damn ring. Damn it, really? Why couldn't I be split? What do you mean, why couldn't you be split? What? What are you on about, Showtime Vernon Quinn? Here we are, all three women down into the ring, and one of these women now is going to get the damn wood. No, Molly Shamrock rolls straight out underneath the bottom rope, leaving Goddess and Rafe to go at it in the ring. Hurricane Runner takedown. Mad Dog Molly now slides into the ring with some wood in her hands. But Rafe brings her down as soon as she fucking does. Knee drop into the throat. Goddess ducks under the lariat, grabs a hold of Rafe and rips her over the top. Rafe now running lariat. Goddess whipped into the table early on into this match here, and Rafe now slapping them titties. Good old titty slapping going on there by Rafe to Goddess of Pain. Molly now brings another table into the ring. Whipped into the corner goes Rafe now. And now Rafe returned with a titty slap there by the Goddess. Molly lifted up, backbreaker. Stiff kick down the spine, swing and a miss there. Brought round, Mad Dogs throws Goddess into the table, follows up, and here we got some more titty slapping going on. These ladies loving the titties being slapped here tonight. There's the slap, now where's the tickle? Come on, give me the tickle. Here's another titty slap. Goddess now rolls out of the ring. Rafe now tossed into the table again, and now Rafe get another titty slap. Titty slaps. Right, let's see who's coming up next. And a stomp down on the back of the head of Rafe. Rafe tossed into the corner. Goddess now lines up, and there's another slap across the titties of Rafe as she falls to the floor. Goddess catches Mad Dog Molly Shamrock, tosses her across the ring, almost into the table there with that suplex. And Mr. Fredrickson has made his pick. Into the corner goes Molly. Molly now eats a titty slap from Goddess. Rafe now tosses Goddess into the table in the corner again. Slap them titties. Where's my countdown? Titty slap, titty slap, titty slap. There we go, resetting 5 minutes again on the clock. Mr. Fredrickson picked Neon Leon. Neon Leon has gone to Three Lions Wrestling. And Mr. Fredrickson's on the clock again. Flying forearm there by Goddess, ducks under the lariat. Off the ropes comes Molly. Spine buster plants Molly center of the ring. Rafe just standing there watching over. Whipped into the corner goes Rafe. Goddess has her eyes set on her as Molly's laid out on the back. Kicked to the midsection by Rafe though. Tossed into the corners goes Goddess. But Goddess fights back, kick into the midsection, tossing Rafe into the wood. And again, round and round we go. Titty slapped again is Goddess by Rafe. Molly whipped into the corner. Sat up on the top turnbuckle she goes. Looking for the package DDT off the middle rope. Rafe now walking around the ring. Sets her eyes on Goddess. Whips Goddess into the corner on top of the table. Sets her up, exploder suplex, and there goes Goddess. Goddess is out of this match, and it's now between Molly Shamrock and Rafe. Rafe with the first elimination. And Rafe is going to the top rope. Perched up, ready to go. Rafe now watches as Molly slowly gets to her feet. Through the air, but Molly catches her. Oh, Rafe, you made a mistake there, because here comes the Shamrocker. The Shamrocker connects with Rafe. The crowd showing their appreciation for Molly Shamrock, saying this is awesome, as they just watched her catch her in midair, delivering the Shamrocker. Drop kick to Rafe as she's leant up against that table. Doesn't send her through it though. Molly not happy with one table in the ring. Goes out to the outside, grabs herself some more wood. Molly likes 2 bits of wood in the same time. I'm sure her daddy's proud. Into the corner we go. Rafe now set up in the corner. Molly with a titty slap. Drops Rafe to the floor. Rafe now whipped into the corner yet again. Molly in. Picks her out the corner, scoops her up, has her up on the shoulder, lawn dancer, and through the table goes Rafe. And Molly Shamrock with the elimination and the victory here. Right, let's see if Mr. Fredrickson has come up with his next pick as we get to see Molly titty slap Rafe. Slapping them dead ass titties. And again goes Goddess slapping those dead ass titties as well. They really love to slap these dead titties. And now's Molly's turn to get a titty slap. And why is my cameraman only giving me the highlights of the titty slaps here? I think he's got more of a problem with being a pervert than I have. And that's saying something. Here we go. Goddess receiving some titty slaps. Titty slap after titty slap after titty slap on the highlights. It's like they're playing over my fucking highlight reel for me later on tonight. Right, and Mr. Fredrickson has picked up Tatjin. Tatjin is going to Three Lions Wrestling. Miss Jones, your 2 picks starting now. You've got 5 minutes on the clock for the first one. No, technically the second one without a double elimination. Vernon Quinn won the blood elimination after Victor Mason had eliminated someone. And there you see the $1 trillion David Richardson in the chat, in the crowd, screaming out the free L dub, free L dub, free L dub. Right, where are we going next? No, we're going out back because it looks like our second backstage brawl for the women's KO title is on the cards, and it is Karina Black wanting to get her hands on Roxanne Winters. Well, I can understand why that might be, Jobber Factory. I can understand that. There it is, Roxanne's belt. Let's get this match underway. So here we have Karina versus Roxanne for the women's KO. Will it stay in Roxanne's hands? Let's find out, as Miss Jones is on the clock. 3.5 minutes to go. Karina getting in Roxanne's face. Back elbow shot there by Karina. Kick to the midsection, and again Karina eats a cravat cutter. And I'll take the welly boot. No, someone took the shoe. Okay, I'm going to have to take the dog. Hey, what's the problem with a dog every now and again? Grab by the back of the head now, Karina. Dragged down the hallway. Elbow shots into the midsection of Roxanne. And another elbow shot. Karina breaking free of the hold. Comes in, tosses her down the hallway, and Roxanne falls to the floor, tripping over her own damn feet. Karina now grabbed by the back of the head, brought over towards the electric box. No, dragged down the hallway. Karina again trying to fight her way free, and does successfully breaking free of the hole with those elbow shots. The wind up. Ooh, vicious throw against the brick wall there. Roxanne's back going right across that brick wall. The pop-up into the Hurricane Runner. I thought Roxanne had her there for a power bomb there. Shrugged off is Karina though by Roxanne. Karina though breaks free of the hold. Elbow shot to the face. Drag down the hallway. Karina now. Elbow shots again. Fireman's carry takedown. Roxanne club and blow to Karina. Tosses her into the wall. Face first she goes. Forearm into the face. And again kick into the ribs. Roxanne kick to the midsection on Karina. Arm drag takeover there. Roxanne looking for that Hurricane Runner again. The wind up the pitch. And down falling to the floor goes Roxanne Winters. Karina now. Snap suplex on the floor out back. Stands over Roxanne as she looks to bring her up to her feet. No, Roxanne shoots the legs, taking down Karina. Karina now brought to her feet. Kick to the midsection there. They'll wind up the pitch into the wall and Roxanne falls over the box. Miss Jones, you're on 50 seconds left.
I'm waiting to hear back from Mr. Fredrickson about a question I asked him.
Oh, okay. Don't forget, if you miss your pick, you forfeit it. You've got 35 seconds left. Forearm into the small of the back. He picked Tatchin and Neon Leon, if you must know. You've got 20 seconds. There's the chair shot.
All right.
And Josh Wright. Just in time. You were on the last 15 seconds. Josh Wright of UKWF. Where's my damn pen gone? As we break free. Oh, for fuck's sake, ladies. Into my office, really. Brought round face first into the floor. Goes Roxanne with Karina's head. Grabs a hold of the arm. Josh Wright is UKWF. He's staying with the last train robbers in UKWF. The Zug Island Pain Factory missing their trios, man. Here we go, starting the count again. 5 minutes on the clock from Miss Jones. Roxanne being worked over on the floor. Karina brings her up. Grabs a hold of a double underhook. Here's that swan-like suplex on the floor. And there you have it. Karina Black is now your women's KO champion. Somebody pass the Jobber Factory a Brandon Quavez tissue. Not one of his milky tissues, I mean one of the ones he used to dab his eyes.
I don't want to think about what he's dabbing with those tissues, boss.
Ooh, this one's going to be interesting. Here's the next triple threat coming up. Let's set the rules up for this one. It is a submission only elimination, because they're all elimination matches. Three Lions Wrestling, here we go. The Mighty Minerva, our new women's champion, two-time women's champion. Not only that, we saw her in action earlier tonight, Cougar Knight, unsuccessful in her challenge for the women's KO belt. And the last but not least, we have the Mighty Minerva's favourite, She-Hulk Chick, in this triple threat elimination match. Sorry, Mighty Minerva's doing double duty, but that's the way the cookie crumbles. She needed that title shot. That's why it was at the start of the night and not at the end. As we have one more match after this one.
Alright, boss, I'm ready.
Okay, Miss Jones, hit me with it. Who you going with next?
I will take Mr. Tugoviste.
Wolf Turgoviste. I said it the proper way and not the way I do say it under my breath sometimes. Wolf Turgoviste. going over to UKWF. And that now means, Mr. Fredrickson, you're on the clock as of now. 5 minutes start. So here we are, triple threat submission match. So far at Three Lions Wrestling, we have Ace, Brandon Ace, Braxton Rich, Caleb James, Mark Caliber, Neon Leon, Tatsjin, Tyson Parker and Victor Mason. UKWF has Daryl Woodham, Fred Starr, Jesse Six, Josh Wright, Shane Howard and Wolf Turgaviste. Let's see what goes on here. Who we got coming out first? That's right, it's our newly crowned women's champion of Three Lions Wrestling. Standing in at 6'2", 243 pounds from Mount Olympus. One half of Fate and Fury, a member of Ruthless Incorporated. She is the mighty Minerva. Taking her sweet ass time getting down to the ring, but well, she's got a coat on. We're not going to approve of that because we don't get to look at the sweet ass. That's not fair, people. Come on. Think about it.
Life is full of disappointments, boss.
Yes, it is. Oh, Mr. Fredrickson's made his first pick. Ultimate Games, Trevon Williams, how you doing? Nice to see you, nice. Thanks for stopping by. Much appreciated. We are hosting Three Lions Wrestling Triple Trouble. Every match has been a three-way elimination match, but not only that, during this match, or this card, we are in the middle of a draft, forced upon us by the boardroom a week early, catching us up by surprise, and here we are. Sir Dragon is with Three Lions Wrestling. That's Sir Dragon. 5 minutes back on the clock. Mr. Fredrickson is back on the clock for another 5 minutes. Coming out next, standing in at 5'7" tall, 133 pounds. She is Cougar Knight. Cougar Knight making her way down to the ring. And holy shit, Mr. Fredrickson wasting no time.
Well, what's he done?
1 second. Mr. Fredrickson has gone in and taken Drum Monkey. Randall Drum has been drafted to Three Lions Wrestling. The Drum Monkey has arrived and he is on the Three Lions Wrestling roster. Miss Jones, 5 minutes on the clock.
Alright. I'll take Lion Kid.
Holy shit, Miss Jones wasting no fucking time. Lion Kid going over to UKWF. So the Neon Leon and Lion Kid, the Lucha Lions, no longer tagging and split up already on separate shows. But coming out next, standing at 6'7", 275 pounds, from out of this world, she is She-Hulk Chick. So you picked up Lion Kid. Okay, we'll reset the clock then.
You know what?
Oh, are you ready again already?
I think so. I'm going to take a chance here.
Go for it.
I'll take the board's mystery pick. I don't care who it is.
Yes, that's right. Randall Drum is Three Lions Wrestling, Jobber Factory, and Miss Jones has picked the board's blue-eyed whatever. We don't even know who the fuck he is yet. We're not yet to meet him. No idea who the fuck is.
Whoever it is.
So the boardroom's newest pick is out there. Mr. Fredrickson, you're back on the clock, starting now. Shit. Knock me mic over, that's no good.
If I'm wrong, but I believe
what?
he only has 2 options left.
Let me just double check. No, there's 3 options left.
Who am I missing?
Well, you've got Ethan Moore.
What 3 options do you have left?
I've got 4 options left. 4 options left. Ethan Moore, King Feck, Jack Bayou, and Kendrick of the hit.
Jack
Oh
Bayou.
no, who? You picked up the hit squad, didn't you? Sorry, Kendrick is yours. So there is 3 options left.
Jack Bayou, though. I had that wrong because I was looking at Drunken Showtime and read that as Drunken Voodoo Showtime.
No.
But that's not
So,
correct.
Ethan Moore, Feck, and Jack Bayou. So it's down to Mr. Fredrickson on who he wants out of those 3. And Miss Jones, you get whoever's left. Drop kick into the side of Minerva. Cougar now trying to grab a hold of Shulky. Shulky shrugs her off and tosses her into the ropes. And there's the knee drop into the back of Cougar Knight. Shulky diving shoulder tackle, misses Minerva there. Minerva sidestepping it, stiff kick down the spine of She-Hulk Chick. Stomp into the small of the back and a stomp into the midsection now. And again, Minerva now busting open She-Hulk Chick there. Neck breaker delivered to She-Hulk by Cougar. Cougar now looks to bring her up to her feet, but big mistake, the shoulder block takedown after the wrist clutch there by She-Hulk Chick. Oh, Miss Jones. Mr. Fredrickson has made his picks. Mr. Fredrickson has chosen... Mr. Fredrickson has chosen Ethan Moore and Jack Bayou. Ethan Moore and Jack Bayou. So Miss Jones, your first pick is gone, and that is King Feck. King Feck to UKWF. So now, as we move in to the UK division, is Brandon Quavis still here? I need to know if Brandon Quavis is still here, and Miss Jones, you need to know this as well as Mr. Fredrickson. So Brandon Quavis, if you're here, make yourself known as Minerva takes Cougar Knight down with that Polish hammer like she's swinging a fucking baseball bat. Cougar just bouncing off the chest. Yes, Pretty Rich went to... There he is. Brandon Quavis, you need to open your briefcase. Can you open that briefcase for me? Minerva, Pele kick there by Shulky as she ducked under the lariat. As she came back, Minerva ate that fucking Pele kick. And now she's in the Colossus clutch. Shulky stretching her out in the center of the ring. But Minerva powering out. You gotta think Minerva's already been in action tonight. Winning that belt earlier on. Cougar's already been in action tonight. So both of these fuckers have been in matches. And... there it is, Brandon. Oh, double team by Shulky and Cougar on Minerva. And now Cougar decides to turn her back on Shulky, going after her, but Shulky breaks free. Pops up. Samoan drop there by She-Hulk Chick. Brandon Quavis, I think you'll find an interesting little contract in that briefcase, which states, on the draft day, you will get to pick which roster you go to. So Mr. Fredrickson and Miss Jones, Brandon Quavis is off limits. He decides where he wants to go, and he is untradeable. Brandon Quavis chooses his roster where he decides to end up, and he fuck you, Jobber Factory, you cunt. I just read that. And he decides where he ends up. So he's untradeable, and he picks the roster. Congratulations, Brandon Quavis, on winning that prize. Cougar Knight has the baseball bat in her hand. Punch into the midsection of Shulky. Knee shots into the midsection. Brandon Quavis, that choice is yours. And Miss Jones, you're on the clock for the UK division. Rolled over. She-Hulk now trying to take down Cougar, but Cougar powers out. The hit squad were UKWF, were they not? Yes, they were. Brandon Quares gets the pick. Iron Warrior, Johnny Winston, Marcus Johnson. Who had Baltimore's finest? You did, didn't you, Miss Jones? And there we have a tap out. Shit, I forgot to check off some people, it seems. Warren Benjamin is Baltimore's finest.
Available for the UK weight, according to my notes.
Blade Charge.
The Iron Warrior.
Yep. Johnny Winston. Yep.
Judgment.
Yep. The Tartarus Rack takes out She-Hulk Chick, and Minerva is victorious. She-Hulk Chick. And your winner of this match was Mighty Minerva. So we have Judgment, we have Pete Wall, Redneck Avenger, Scuzz, and TJ Toad left. Okay, there you go. So there's your picks. Who do you want out of those ones? You're on the clock.
I will have Johnny Winston.
Johnny Winston. Johnny Winston. No, shit, that was Judgment. I just marked off. Shit. Johnny Winston. Johnny Winston. No. Mr. Fredrickson, you're on the clock. You now have to make your 2 picks. Hoss has not been drafted yet, Caleb. And there you see the Tartarus Rack breaking She-Hulk Chick. Oh, and I'm not surprised here. I always knew Mr. Fredrickson was a panty dropper. And he's gone straight out the gate with Scuzz for his first pick. He's now back on the clock for another 5 minutes. Starting now. And there you have Minerva in the ring with a baseball bat behind her. If that's not symbolism for Ruthless, I don't know what the fuck is. But we just have one more match left. As Mr. Fredrickson has to make his next pick. So, this next one is a custom match. We're going to make it like the Iron Skull because it is a knockout elimination. Let's see, who do we have in this match? It is the Chugga Chugga Choo Choo, the D-Train, going up against the man that took his title away, Shifty the Drunken Dragon Clown. Where the oh, he's right at the bottom, isn't he? Shifty the Drunken Dragon Clown, and Mr. U-Taker. So Mr. U-Taker, Shifty and D-Train in this final match of the day.
I hope you reinforce the ring, boss.
To finish. Ooh. Mr. Fredrickson has picked Pete Wall. So the angry asshole known as Pete Wall, the big bad bully himself, is going to Free Lions Wrestling. Miss Jones, you're back on the clock for your 2 picks.
Oh, I think I'm ready, so I'll go ahead and make both of them.
Okay, go ahead.
TJ Toad.
TJ Toad.
And Judgment.
And Judgment. Okay, that means you miss your next pick, because Judgment is a trios champion. So Mr. Fredrickson, well, let's put it this way, Mr. Fredrickson, you've only got 1 choice, no 2 choices. 2 choices, which is Redneck Avenger and Blade Charge. So we might as well say you're done, should we not? Or, wait a minute, that all depends on how you pick them. So, depending on how Mr. Fredrickson plays this, he's on the clock now for 5 minutes. Coming out next, we'll have to find out how he decides this and see if he gives Miss Jones the option. Coming out first, standing 6'10", 364 pounds. Here's the thong wearing, chicken dancing, Maverick Championship Wrestling, chugga chugga choo choo tag team champion, the D-Train of the Last Train Robbers. The last time you'll see him on Three Lions Wrestling for a while, as he's now been taken to UKWF. So we're waiting to see on how Mr. Fredrickson plays this. Well, he's played it the way that I wasn't expecting. And he's played along. He's gone with Blade Charge, and, well, he's going to have to pick up Redneck Avenger as well, as he's got no other choice as it's his second pick.
That's not true.
Is it not?
What about the Iron Warrior?
Oh shit, no, he's got the Iron Warrior as well. No, my mistake, I'd missed that fucker. How I missed that hyper son of a bitch, I don't know. So Mr. Fredrickson, you're back on the clock again for 5 minutes. You picked up Blade Charge. You now have the choice of the Iron Warrior or the Redneck Avenger. The choice is yours, but coming down to the ring at the moment is 7'2", 357 pounds. And if you want to do it, get your ass down and dirty to the shifty dance. Here's the Three Lions Wrestling Super Heavyweight Champion at this moment in time. But he was picked up by UKWF, if I'm correct. Yes, I fucking am. Drunken Showtime went to the UKWF, so that belt's moving on over. And, well now, Mr. Fredrickson made his second pick, and he picked up the Iron Warrior. So Miss Jones, whether you were going to pick it or not, with your one pick, you've picked up a champion. You have Redneck Avenger on your roster. The UK Division Champion for Three Lions Wrestling is now yours on UKWF. But that also means you have to miss your next first pick. But that now means we move back into... Where the hell's my list gone? Motherfucker. Oh, it's behind the one I've already got in my hand. You penis. Here we go. What have we got left? Let's get this introduction done as he makes his way slowly down to the ring, making these two fuckers wait. 7 foot tall, 321 pounds from the other side of darkness. He is Mr. U-Taker. Mr. U-Taker making his way down to the ring. As we have the super heavyweights being picked out now, and Mr. Fredrickson, well, being you did Miss Jones dirty like that and made her have to take the pick whether you like it or not, Miss Jones. He's back on the clock with 5 minutes in his counter, and he has the choice of Hoss or War. Hoss or War.
Picks, doesn't that mean he gets both of them?
No, because they're both champions. So if whichever one he picks, it goes to you. So he's got the choice of Hoss or War. War, a trios champion. Hoss, the UKWF Super Heavyweight Champion, which means we could end up having two UKWF champion or Super Heavyweight Champions vacating one belt and making it a very interesting affair over there as well. D-Train scoops up Shifty, brings him into the top turnbuckle and shoves him away. The Mr. U-Taker scooped up, sidewalk slam there by the D-Train. Mr. U now brought to his feet, arm drag takedown. Club and blow across the backside, drop kick, the basement drop kick into the side of Mr. D-Train there. The bell clap, and D-Train now trying to get up to his feet. No, I don't mean that one, because I don't have that one here, because nobody's ever given me the details. So we have Mr. U-Taker. There's the jumping lariat there. by Mr. U-Taker, bringing the D-Train up. No, D-Train shoots the legs, taking down Mr. U-Taker. So Mr. Fredrickson on the clock. He's got to choose between War and Hoss. War, a trios champion. Hoss, the UKWF Super Heavyweight Champion. We'll see which way he goes with this pick. Who does he want on his show? Shifty now bringing Mr. U-Taker up. No, Shifty rolled over the back of Mr. U-Taker. The jumping knee shot missing, but he doesn't miss on the second go around, taking down Mr. U-Taker. Stomping down on the chest, elbow drop into the small of the back. Mr. U-Taker. We've got 2.5 minutes left on the clock as we wait for Mr. Fredrickson to make his choice here. Remember, these three men looking to knock out the other two. There's a stiff kick underneath the hamstring. The running lariat by Shifty, taking down Mr. U-Taker and missed. What the hell? Shifty with a spinner Rooney there. Shifty getting up to get down in the middle of the ring there. Hip drop over the arm of Mr. U-Taker. Scooped up now, up on the shoulders, brought over towards the ropes. Hodge shots him there. D-Train in from behind, big right hand. Waist control, no, Shifty breaks free, rolls around the back, club and blows. Back elbow shot, jumping knee shot. There by the D-Train. The shifter Rooney. Well done, Bullet. Stomping down on the back of Mr. U-Taker as he crawls towards the ropes and a stiff kick. Shifty now jumps into the ring, catches the D-Train, half and half suplex. And Mr. Fredrickson, oh, the DWI there has picked. And Mr. Fredrickson has gone with Hoss. Hoss is going to Free Lions Wrestling, so that means neither super heavyweight title will be vacated. They've just traded shows. There's the running lariat out the corner by Shifty, taking down Mr. U-Taker. So Miss Jones, whether you like it or not, you have the man known as War on your show. So War has been moved to stays on UKWF. And as he's a trios champion, you miss your first pick next go around. So now that leaves us with just the ladies. Just the ladies to go. Right, let's just make sure we've got this right. I don't see any tag team women left. Akira, Amber Young, and Bonnie, Aradia. Bad Jan is no longer a champion, so we don't need to worry about that. Cotton Candy, Davila, Jezebel, Karina Black, Roxanne, Sadie, Speranza, Sweets Tea, and the relative unknown. Jones here and making him take her name. Or it was either her dad I was calling out, one of the two. But let's go, 5 minutes on the clock. Mr. Fredrickson, you're first up. U-Taker now, wrenching around that arm, pulling back on the other wrist, folding her up. Double knees into the small of the back of the D-Train. Mr. U-Taker now crushing the head of Shifty between his hands. And Shifty's going limp as he's dropped to the floor face first. And Mr. Fredrickson is gone with his... Oh, let's get this right, wait a minute. Yes, there's two picks he had. So he's gone with Sadie Grace for his first pick. Sadie Grace, the first pick for Mr. Fredrickson. So he's back on the clock for another 5 minutes. Sadie Grace, or Sadie Gibbs, whatever you want to call her, has gone to Free Lions Wrestling. Shifty scoops up the D-Train, throws him right over the top. And taking out Shifty with a kendo stick, coming into the ring. Mr. Utaker, kendo stick in hand, watches as Shifty gets the Zanfra. No! Mr. Utaker having none of that. Grabs the D-Train. Again, Shifty going for the Zanfrax slam, and the D-Train is knocked out. Shifty grabs the kendo stick away from Mr. Utaker, gives him a nice gut shot. Club and blow across the back. Shifty with the first elimination in this match. So it's Mr. Utaker versus Shifty. Shifty again with a forearm into the back. The DWI delivered to Mr. Utaker. Shifty looking a bit exhausted here. And Demented not happy that Sadie's been taken to Three Lions Wrestling. Scooped up Mr. Utaker now, looking for the pile driver. The pile driver delivered to Shifty. And the second pick for Mr. Fredrickson has gone. And it was Roxanne Winters. Roxanne Winters is on Three Lions Wrestling. So Miss Jones, your one and only pick, is on the clock for 5 minutes. Mr. Utaker now working over Shifty. Shifty dragged out the corner. Mr. Utaker takes a step back. Curb stomps Shifty, but not enough to knock the drunken dragon clown out. Shifty now fighting his way up to the feet. Stiff kick punched into the midsection. Cravat. Up we go. Pile driver there. The brainbuster there. Cravat brainbuster, should I say. As Shifty dances in the ring, trying to get this crowd going behind him. Dragging Mr. Utaker to the centre of the ring. Sits him up. Oh, whiplash over the top. Mr. U now brought to his feet. Shifty ducks under the clothesline. Flying forearm. Second flying forearm takes Mr. Utaker off his feet, ducks under the lariat from the incoming Utaker. Spine buster plants him, and Shifty, oh, a little thrust in the air there. Shifty now has Mr. Utaker in the corner. Big boot into the chest, backs it up. What the fuck? Oh, the big booty to the face of Mr. Utaker there. That Dayglow booty to the face. The DWI delivered again. Brought up. Here comes a Zanfrax slam, and Mr. Utaker still in this match. Shifty getting all seductive, crawling up the body of Mr. Utaker now, raining down the headbutts. Sat up. Oh, whiplash there delivered to Mr. Utaker. Utaker now rolled over, face down. Wheelbarrow into the neck breaker. Mr. Utaker really needs to fire up and get going. Usually he gets told that by Mrs. Utaker. Planted there by Shifty. Mr. Utaker with that elevated inverted DDT there to Mr. Utaker. Utaker now rolls into the ring. Right hand to the face of Shifty. Inverted Russian leg sweep taken down Shifty. Shifty now face down in the mat. Stomp into the lower back, and Mr. Utaker sits him up. Stiff kick down the spine. Stomping down, no. Swing and a miss there by Mr. Utaker. Utaker now brings Shifty up. Over the top he goes. Judo throw there. Shifty sits Utaker up. Stiff kick down the spine. Lighting up that back like it's his fucking red nose. Going up top. Shifty now. No. Diving in. Oh, the body splash eats the knees. That's 357 pounds crashing down on Mr. Utaker's knees. How the fuck his legs took that, I don't know. But Shifty rolls over the top rope and falls to the floor the hard way. Mr. Utaker brings him up. Tosses him back into the ring. What the fuck was that for then? Utaker now climbing over the top rope as Shifty still face down in the floor. In the mats there. Brawler, there's the DDT by Utaker. Stomp down on the lower back. Shifty now in the corner. Mr. Utaker circling, thinking what's he going to do next. Stomp down in between the shoulder blades. Brawl up to his feet. Shifty now, it gets caught. STO takedown there. Stiff kick down the spine. Shifty being worked over. Not allowed to get up to his feet until Mr. U-Taker decides it's time. Picks him up. Choke slams him down. But that's not enough to put the drunken dragon clown out. Have you ever tried beating on a drunk? Sometimes it takes a lot of fucking effort to knock the fuckers out. I hear Miss Jones tutting in my ear. I think she might be ready for another pick.
I am.
Right then, Miss Jones, where's your one and only pick for this round going?
I'll take Anne Bonnie.
And Bonnie. Mr. U-Taker setting Shifty up the pile driver. And Mr. U-Taker picks up the victory here. And that was it. The last match of Three Lions Wrestling. And we saw it end with Anne Bonnie being picked for the one and only pick for Miss Jones. So we're going to go back over to Mr. Fredrickson, but we're not going to go there just yet. As we watch the end of this match, the Zamfrak slam delivered to Mr. U-Taker. We saw the one delivered to D-Train and knocked him out. But your winner of this match now sits Shifty up in the picture. And this is how we're going to end it. O'Reilly has not been drafted yet. Jobber Factory. We don't know where she's going to end up yet. We're going to take a small intermission, mainly so I can go stock up on some beer, because I'm going to fucking need it seems. But circling the ring and taking his final resting place, center of the ring. This is not the last we'll see of Mr. U-Taker on Three Lions Wrestling, but it was the last time we will see D-Train and Shifty. But as for now, this is me saying this is Ulmarwolf. Stay safe, be good. If you can't be good, at least be good at being bad. And we're going to continue the draft over on UKWF in just a mini money mo. Adios people, goodbye.